Comfort zone. Hello everyone, welcome to our channel. Have you ever thought about all hyped up comfort zone? In this video, we're going to know what exactly the comfort zone is, and what are the secret reasons behind loving most people to stay in this comfort zone. Also, what are the signs that you are really trapped in your own comfort zone? And we have answered a very important question at the end of the video. Is it really possible in some circumstances that staying in comfort zone would be useful? Or in other words, what are the advantages of staying in the comfort zone? Would you like to know the answers? Then let's dive in. But before we start, please do not forget to subscribe to the channel and stay informed by pressing the notification bell. Imagine yourself sitting on a couch in your lounge, enjoying TV with a bowl of chips in your hands. Suddenly you hear a successful person saying, "Get out of your comfort zone if you want to achieve the life of your dreams." Felt a spark inside you, and you want to just jump out of your house right now. But wait, that might not be what that successful person meant. Let's consult science for this. What is a comfort zone? According to psychology, your comfort zone is a psychological state in which everything is familiar to you, and you're at ease because you have control over your environment. You enjoy low levels of stress and anxiety by living inside your cozy, comfortable personal zone. Do you know that your brain likes to work best when it rests? Science says that your brain creates habits, so you don't have to make efforts, connections, and think consciously every time you do something. And when you live in that habitual, not so conscious phase, your performance stays on a steady level. A psychologist, Judith Bardwick, defines a comfort zone as a behavioral state in which you're in an anxiety neutral condition. And as it's anxiety neutral, nothing bothers you enough to learn new behaviors, because the limited set of behaviors you have is just fine to provide a steady level of performance. And what do you want more, as you're in the most comfortable zone ever? Reasons why we stay in our comfort zone. As a comfort zone results in boredom, why do you want to stay in it forever? Or you may have your reasons. I am confronting you in the next part of the video with the possible reasons that you may have or probably are trying always to escape from, such as 1. Need for certainty. Perhaps you don't want to be stressed by scarcity, adversity, and vulnerability. You don't want to venture out into uncertain territory. This is what comfort zone is, and also the reason why you may want to be in it, where your vulnerability, scarcity, and uncertainty are minimized, and you have access to enough time, love, admiration, talent, food, love, and control, just as Brené Brown said. 2. Fear of failure. You always try a recipe, and it turns out well every time. Would you want to try another recipe for the same dish? You might not, because you're confident with the recipe you already use. You don't know whether the new one will be good or not. Thinking it might turn out bad, you don't even want to try it. Similarly, your comfort zone does what it does best: comfort you. And outside your comfort zone lies the fear zone, because you might not know what is ahead, and this uncertainty makes you afraid of failure. 3. Lack of self-esteem. Self-esteem is your sense of self-worth. It is the confidence in your abilities. Science says low self-esteem hinders you from taking risks, and not taking risks doesn't provide you the opportunities to test and enhance your abilities. And when you don't feel confident about your skills and abilities, your comfort zone is the most comfortable place to be, because this is what you know best. 4. Complacency and limited skill set. Having the right skills, you're always ready to conquer the world. But your limited behavioral repertoire creates a loop in which you're stuck unless you learn some new skills that can help you deal with a variety of situations. And you don't want any new skills when you're not trying something new. So if you're complacent or lazy enough, you might want to stay in your comfort zone. All the definitions of the comfort zone entail the reasons why one stays in it, like the need for safety and stability. Scrolling your inner thoughts? You might need to look for the signs of being in a comfort zone. Get ready to watch the next hard part of the video, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Signs you are in your comfort zone. The comfort zone is your behavioral space where you can create a routine. You follow the patterns that make you feel at ease by minimizing risk and stress. How do you know if you're dwelling in your comfort zone? Let's check some science-proof signs to find out. 1. Lack of motivation. One theory referred to the term comfort zone as the temperature zone. You feel comfortable in temperatures between 67 to 78 degrees. neither hot nor cold, right? That's how your comfort zone is, your coziest place. Would you feel any burning desire to change something when you have that stability you want? Definitely not. When you're in your comfort zone, you don't feel any desire to change, as you want stability without any risk. And as a result, life without new experiences deprives you of motivation. 2. Your life is stagnant. According to psychology, the secret ingredient for enhancing your performance and productivity is a state of optimal anxiety. Although you may want to step back from all the happenings and go to a place to rejuvenate, if you make your comfort zone a permanent residence, you will start feeling your life be stagnant and lifeless. 3. You're unhappy for no apparent reason. Do you feel you're not happy while believing you're comfortable and everything is in control? This may be the sign that you're living in your comfort zone. Many studies have proven the role of self-esteem is generating happiness. Self-esteem is a subjective evaluation of your worth, which changes with life experiences. If you long for stability and stick to your comfort zone, you don't avail any opportunity that would boost your self-esteem, and your first instinct becomes settling for anything that makes you comfortable without thinking of happiness. 4. Reluctant to take risk. A risk is an exposure to a dangerous chance of injury or loss, opposite to your comfort zone, where you possess stability and lack vulnerability. Spellbound by your comfort zone, you reject anything that feels unsafe. Thinking about your no's that you often say to everything? Well, you are definitely in your comfort zone. 5. You're a procrastination expert. Living in your comfort zone? Welcome to the procrastination club. You procrastinate because taking action requires pain. Your friend invites you to a party. You say some other time. You'll finish that book someday. You complain about how this is not the perfect time and things are not right, without realizing it's the pain, fear, anxiety, or vulnerability that inspires you to retreat to your comfort zone, and your to-do list stays intact. Astonished by the sudden identification of signs within you? You can tell if it's good or bad, but decide after watching the next part of this video. Pros and cons of comfort zone. Have you ever heard a soccer coach shouting in a movie, "Step out of your comfort zone"? You may have a stable job, a comfortable house, and food on the table, but deep down you feel like something is missing. You think things could be better, but you were ignoring that feeling until now, and that statement urged you to get your attention to your situation. Let's discuss some pros and cons of comfort zone. Why staying in your comfort zone is dangerous. As we get older, accomplish the usual goals like graduating from college, getting an average job and a house, we tend to get comfortable into routine work and start considering it enough. We know the routines and risks associated with them and are as minimal as possible. Anything predictable is your comfort zone. But the question is, what's wrong with being in the comfort zone? Let's go through the dangers of staying in your comfort zone. Number 1. The learning stops. Researchers have found that once you get to know how to do something and get into a familiar routine of doing the task with minimal and known risks, your brain shuts down your learning cells. The facts and risks are now known, and you don't feel like there's anything more to learn. You can only improve your routine and stop learning. Number 2. The growth is limited. Think of your comfort zone as a parking lot. Once you're parked in your comfort zone, you're staying at one place and not going anywhere. The only window of growth is to polish the skills you already have acquired by practicing them again and again. Remember, if you're not moving, you're not growing. Or as Ginny Romany said, growth and comfort do not coexist. Number 3, you get lazy. Your comfort zone and repeated routines make you lazy and bored, as there's no risk associated and no thrill in doing the same thing over and over again. Researchers believe anyone can get out of the routine and accept new challenges, but being too comfortable makes them think otherwise. The adventurous parts of your mind are always hungry for something new, and the lack of thrill and change bore you to the extent that you don't find things to be enjoyable anymore. Number 4. Others take your place. While you're staying still, the world is moving fast. The world is a buffet, and nature serves on a first-come, first-served basis. If you stop growing and moving forward, someone else is simply going to take your place. Don't let others move your cheese. Be aware of the opportunities and never hesitate to obtain them when you find one, or the next person in line will surely get it. Number 5, the experiences are limited. As you start to settle in your comfort zone, the experiences you have become limited. Routine work contains a shorter window for new experiences, resulting in less knowledge and growth. Should you say goodbye or welcome to your comfort zone? Some pros of comfort zone. Staying in your comfort zone has its pros. Here's how you can get benefits from your comfort zone. Number 1, get confidence. Performing a task again and again in a familiar environment can give the performer more control and confidence in his work. Whenever you feel like losing control of things and less confident in your work, retreat to your comfort zone. Perform the task over and over again while minimizing the risks, and acquire confidence in whatever you are doing. Number 2, polish your skills. Once you've learned a new skill, expand your comfort zone and get these new skills under the radar. Perform the tasks with these skills again and again in a routine to polish your abilities around these skills and gain more and more experience. Number 3, acquire more experience. Whenever you learn a new skill, it's important to draw some experience from it. For example, if you learn a new coding language, you must practice that language in your projects more and more to gain hands-on experience and practical knowledge. Some things are best learned by practice. Make sure you give your mind the right amount of time to absorb the knowledge and create the best uses of that particular skill or knowledge. Number 4, steady performance. Researchers in 1908 did a study and concluded that being in a relative state of comfort will create a steady performance. These researchers found out that when you're at your relaxed, resting mode, aka the comfort zone, your mind works in the best way and performance remains steady and consistent. Number 5, save your energy. Psychologists have observed that your mind can create better ways to do a task when you do it again and again. Hence, performing tasks familiarly takes less energy and time, as you already know the best ways to do the task. Whenever you feel like you're losing more energy than gaining it, get yourself back to the comfort zone and save your energies by doing familiar and known tasks. Number 6, recharge your energies. Comfort zone recharge and rejuvenate your energy levels. To excel in life, you need to realize that if you're too comfortable, you lack productivity. But too much stress is also a productivity killer. Researchers believe to put yourself in an optimal anxiety, a state where your productivity is at its peak, but you're not overwhelmed or drained of energy. Rest yourself to save your energies, and once you've sunk in all the saved energies, go back out there to gain more experience. Accept the change and put all your energies into accomplishing the new objective. You may have heard people advocating about stepping out of your comfort zone, but I'm here to change your mind. Do not step out of your comfort zone, rather expand it. It's very important to learn to decide when to push your limits and get yourself out there to gain new experiences and challenge yourself, and when to limit yourself in a familiar and the known. The wise choice is to spend your energies to have new experiences and learn new things. But just when you feel overwhelmed or stressed, go back to your comfort zone and routines to relax and minimize the stress. Polish your skills meanwhile. Gain more experience with these skills and make yourself ready to push the boundaries once more by recharging your energies. In the next video, you'll discover how to make it, expanding your comfort zone. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Check the description link below for more recommended useful resources and materials. And don't forget to share it with the ones you care. See you in the next video.